Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Virgo for mid-month July, mid-month August, and for 2019. Okay. I'm sorry for the delay of my videos, but remember I go live from time to time. So you guys are welcome to my channel to have some kind of readings whenever you need to. I do my personal readings are first name, last name, and birthday. I do not read signs. I'm just letting you know, if you want to come to my channel and ask a question, you guys are welcome to. And I'm bilingual reader, so when I go live in Spanish or English, is if you are a member or you make a donation with the super chat, I will guarantee the reading. Okay, so Virgo, this is I'm gonna do the Celtic cross. This is the Queen of Cups energy. You have the Two of Wands. This is yourself, what's crossing you, what's beneath you, what's above you. Okay, what's behind you, what's going on behind you. I hope you guys can see these cards. Let me move it a little bit more so I can get a space. What's in front of you? This is your future. Okay, and see yourself, your house, Virgo, the Temperance. There's hopes in fear position. You had the Three of Cups, and what will come. Okay, the Six of Cups in reverse. In the bottom of the reading, you have the Justice card. So some of you might be either going through some kind of legal issues. Okay. Some of you might be whatever legal issues are, if it's not a court matter, and this has to do with the purchase of excuse me, the purchases of something, make sure you read the fine prints. Let's say you are in the position of buying a property, buying a condo, buying a car, anything that has to do with legal issues, and read the fine prints. That's what this card is telling you. Read the fine prints. Read the fine prints. Okay. So, in a relationship part, this is telling you to be fair. Okay. Whatever decision you make sure you're fair. This is you. You know, if you are having some kind of argument with someone, make sure you're fair with that person. Okay. Don't try to the justice represents fairness, 50-50 chance, equilibrium, the ability to tell you the truth, the pros and cons of the situation. Okay, that's what the justice card does when it comes to relationships. Make sure that, okay, make sure the positives and the negatives, the pros and cons. Okay, this, you get the Two of Wands. Let's say this justice card is representing a job situation. You have to measure the job because, if you guys know, the Wands represents career. So, and if this has to do with your career because you're entering with this energy, it's about a contract. If this is a contract that you're dealing with someone, you have to pay attention to details. This is a window of opportunities. Probably you get a promotion if this is for a job situation. Okay, but if this is in a relationship, always have a clear intention. Okay, make the decision the right decision for you. Okay, this is I'm giving you a couple of messages. So what's crossing you is the Queen of Cups. So I feel with the crossing of the Queen of Cups, you probably have, this could be an older woman. Okay, this is an intention with work relationship. For some of you, maybe you're going to have a contract, and the signing of the contract will be probably a fair woman, or you know, Queen of Cups are very soft-spoken people that are very caring, very nurturing, okay, so very honest people. So I feel that someone, if this is a job situation, there is a Queen of Cups involved, a woman or a man. It can be a man too, but this person is very honest, okay. Probably to some of you, let's say you are going through a relationship struggle. This could also be an advisement, someone that is going to be probably the lawyer. If you're going through some kind of issues in your relationship, she's the advice. You know, you go to a lawyer, can give you an advice about a divorce, a compromise, or maybe you just decide to go to someone to help you in issues having to do with your relationship. So I feel that you're going to look for help before you make this big decision, in case you are to those that are contemplating divorces. Okay. This is what I see. This and also, like I said, if it's a job situation, maybe the person that's going to give you that job or opportunity is going to be a woman, and it's going to be a fair woman. What's beneath you is the star in reverse. The star is the sign of Aquarius. And if it's in reverse and is in the grounding in the grounding, okay, this is your grounding. Sometimes what happens with the star is the intuitive part card, okay? What happens is that sometimes we do not pay attention to our own intuition. Well, that's one of the things that could be happening to you. Okay, you're not listening to your intuition. You are blocking your intuition, or your intuition is blocked. Another thing that I could tell you about this is sometimes the star upward is a positive card, but in reverse it could be a depressed situation, doubt situation, a deceive, hopeless. Okay. Probably you lost a friendship too. You probably had lost a friendship that was very important to you, and maybe now you're regretting losing all this person. Okay, this could be a sign of Aquarius, or it could be any other sign. It doesn't matter. So this is telling me that you at some point are feeling depressed or probably drained about a situation that you're involved. Look, you get 2 of Wands here, and then you get 2 of Swords in the future. And then your crowning card is the 5 of Swords. Like, in the 5 of Swords crowning you, is like you're fighting. You're really fighting. And you probably at this time tired arguing. The 5 is about arguments. And at this time, you know, it's like you probably lost because it's in reverse, so you were defeated. If you were I don't know what was the situation between you and your partner, or in your relationship, and who did what to who. This is you probably feeling ashamed, okay. And probably what's happening is that maybe your partner decides to forgive you, okay, or you're forgiving your partner, so you're ashamed of what happened. Maybe like sometimes, you know, when we make mistakes, sometimes we feel like, why did I do this, why did I make that mistake? But at some point I feel like either you are forgiving your partner, or your partner is forgiving you, and that's the reason why there's a justice card, a conversation with someone, and you're gonna eventually get into a conclusion. Because look at this, you were very happy in your past. The 9 of Cups is you had everything you ever wanted, okay, financially, loving, you had the love, the affection, everything, almost a 10 of Cups. But here you are now into the Justice card, and if you see these 2 cards, the Justice is blind, And the Two of Swords is very similar to the Justice card. It has a blindfold and it has two swords. This is a card of communication. So you're communicating with this person, and in the future you're going to come to an agreement. Okay. So you're going to have a true mediator. Okay. And you guys are going to end up getting into a decision, a difficult decision, but you're going to see all sides of this, and remember, when you're coming into with the Justice cards, you're going to see all sides, the positive and negative, and then you're going to come into a conclusion, okay, to whatever situation you're involved. When it comes to the yourself, how you feel financially, I see that you're very, very wealthy, some of you, and Virgos tend to be have a lot of financial wealth since they're very young, because that's part of you. That's one of the part of your traits. Some of you, I feel that it may be in a past life, or some of you didn't have enough when you were children, so when you grow up, you make sure you have everything you ever needed and wanted. Here you get the Temperance card. Again, another card that represents balance. Okay, if you this Temperance is also the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, and it's also balancing too. Is so right now I feel that most of you are going to be in a situation where you guys got to see what's good for you, what's convenient for you, what's best for you. Okay, so you're gonna make sure that you get what you deserve. You get what is everything is in moderation, even though you're financially okay. You are going to try to accommodate yourself and use things wisely, and also in moderation. Okay. This is also telling me that there is two major issues that you need to work on. Okay, whatever your first issue is, always have it in moderation. And also the second issue is what is it that you want to do? Okay, what is stronger? Which one is the one that you need? Like, what is your hardship right now? And how you're going to balance the hardship. Okay, and this is yourself, and this is in your house position. And the hopes and fears, you had the Three of Cups, meaning that I always represent the Three of Cups. For me, is the love triangle. I feel that some of you might have a love triangle, and there's another woman involved or another man involved. If you're a male, whatever whatever your issues are, whatever your gender is, or your likes are, there's another person involved. This is also telling me that there is also going to be celebration and fun coming up. Maybe this summer you're having a good time, and you're celebrating, appreciating everything that you want. Okay, and also celebrating the abundance that you have, because some of you have very much abundance. But you get the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is about you thinking in the past. You're thinking of what was done, thinking of your childhood memories. And in reverse, this is you probably, some of you, okay, and this is part of Virgo, your vanity is too high. So this is you in reverse. Is like contemplating the past, but then you probably feeling ashamed, or certain things that you did, or in the past something happened to you that was not good. Okay, something happened when I don't know how to say this word. Something happened in your childhood that is you're probably resenting, because when in the upper you are thinking of your past with happiness and joy, but in the reverse is the opposite. You're not happy for something that happened to you in your childhood. Okay, Virgo. Now I'm going to clarify some of the cards, especially the reverse cards. So I'm going to clarify the Two of Wands. What's going on with Virgo for mid-July, mid-August with the Two of Wands energy? What's going to happen with Virgo with the Two of Wands energy? So let's see. Look, there's something that you need to communicate, or someone needs to communicate with you, but it's going to get delayed. This is not going to be an overnight issue. You're going to wait for it, okay? This just flipped, and this was going to be your crown in your root position. Again, you get the balance. Look at how many times you get the balance card. The Six of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Temperance. Okay, this is telling me that you need to moderate your finances, okay? Moderate everything. This is do everything with moderation. Don't give too much. This is you giving because you have, but don't give too much. Sometimes we give to the family members more than we're supposed to give. Sometimes we give to friends, you know, more than we're supposed to. Sometimes we just give yourself more, and when then we shouldn't. Then we should, okay? So moderate your spendings, okay? Don't buy things that are too expensive. Maybe you don't need to buy something. Maybe you have 5 pairs of shoes and you want to get another 5 for no reason, okay? Let's see what's crowning you with the 5 of Swords, the Star card. So look at you. This is the sign of Aquarius. This is a confirmation of either you're intuitive, you had a friend that could be an Aquarius sign, or you are basically, you are the person that is very intuitive. And I feel that if you had a friend that you are no longer friends, maybe you're thinking about this person, maybe you want to make up, okay? This is for some people that had a relationship with someone that could be specifically Aquarius, and now you want to get you want to speak to them. You feel like if it's not an Aquarius, it could be any other sign, but someone that you turn your back, now you're thinking about that person. Let's see what's going to happen with the Two of Swords energy. You get the Eight of Pentacles, meaning that you are focusing to the things that you guys are doing. You concentrating in your work. You're concentrating in things that you need to do, and you're working towards that. You're focused to your job, your relationship, and you're gonna make a decision. You're gonna probably see what's the best choice to make, but you are gonna study the situation, work on the situation. With the Temperance card, let's see what's happening. You get the Chariot. The Chariot is the Cancer card, but this is the card of movement. I feel that some of you are going to so like you guys see, you have in the balancing position of the Temperance, you have the Cancer sign also, but this is also telling me like there is a path that you want to follow. Maybe you decide to move, maybe you decide to change. Maybe if this is about changes, maybe you want to change something about yourself. If it's not a physical change, it's some change that you're going to do spiritually, okay, or mentally. And let me clarify the Three of Cups. Let's see what's going on here. And because it's a major arcana, I'm going to clarify these major arcanas, okay? So let me see the Three of Cups. I feel like there is children involvement here too. So and you have a child, something that you're waiting for. You love your children if they're not with you. And look at this, you have the Tower. I feel that this was a destruction of your house. If this is not just be careful. The Tower is ripping up or the breakage of your house, okay, your household. Maybe you separated, maybe some arguments happen. This could be arguments about children, about the past, and whatever you did, this relationship or this marriage fell apart. Let me clarify this with the first I'm going to clarify the Star, which is telling me right here, this is a confirmation that there's someone that could be an air sign or intuitive person that you need to pay attention to your intuition, or and because it came out with a negative, you're probably thinking about this person. I'm gonna clarify the star. See, here is telling me like you're tired. You're tired of the situation that you're in. Okay, this telling me like with the 10 of wands, maybe you're tired of working. Maybe this person could be at work. Okay, this could be a person that you had a relationship with. This doesn't have to be a friend. It could be you having a battle situation with someone that could be an air sign. It could be a Libra sign. It doesn't have to be Aquarius. And you're tired. This could be in a work. You're getting the 10 of wands here. So if let's say you had a relationship with someone at work, this created these your marriage to fail or your relationship to fail if you were not married, and now children are involved, and now that's the reason why you're thinking back, because there is no pleasure. Usually when you in the positive side, the 6 of cups is you are happy to think back, but then in the upward position or the negative side is that you're not happy as what happened in the past. Let me clarify. The chariot is, and now you had the death. So now there is a purpose. Look at this. This is all major arcanas. This is balancing your situation, probably moving. Okay, maybe some of you are going to decide to move, and this is the ending of a relationship. This also tells you that you have to change your purpose in life. You have to change, see things in a different direction, and you end coming in with the Justice card. So this is a lot of changes that you need to do. There's a lot of major arcanas here. You have it here in the second reading. You have 2, 3, 4. In the second set of cards is 4 major arcanas. In the first reading, you have 1 right here. You have 2 right here. 3 major arcana. So with this 10 cards reading, there is a lot of changes that you have to make. Look at this. This is about you celebrating. So I feel that some of you were in a third party situation. Either you were the one that were involved with somebody else, and this created the end of the relationship for you. Some people do not tolerate cheating, and some people do. And it got to the point that, look at you, you're celebrating. This is the third party people. And I feel like I told you before, the 3 of cups for me is you. There's the 3 people involvement. Okay. So now your relationship is broken. The end of this relationship, the breaking up of your household, and that's the reason you're coming in with the justice, not knowing which way to go, and probably talking to a lawyer, contemplating what path you should take. Okay, getting yourself the best actions for you to do and move on in reference to your relationship that is no longer working. Okay. So there's a lot of signs here. You have Aquarius, you have Cancer, you have Sagittarius. You could also have Libra. With the stars, it could also be Libra. It could also be Gemini. So there's a lot of energy involved here. But definitely you have, look at Libra right here. So you might be with a person a Virgo that might be a Libra sign. And he is the type of person that he likes fairness, or she likes fairness. So that's the energy that I get for you. Now I'm going to clarify. I'm going to give you a card, not clarify, in health, and see which of those cards might represent your health issues. And this is from the Joe Animal cards. Let's see the Virgo, what's going on with you. You get the Blackbird also. So let's see the message of the Blackbird for you. And so the Blackbird, the meaning is enchantment, the gateway, and the inner core. The meaning of this card in the opposite, and I always try to get these cards in the opposite, so make sure that it's positive for you. The druid dog calls to us from the gateway between the two worlds, urging us to follow a spiritual path or become more self-aware. He calls us to us in the twilight, showing us the path of otherworldly secrets, pointing out the way in which we can discover more about hidden motivations and potential. There are times in life when it is important to concentrate on the outer world and your responsibilities in the world. But there are also times when you must attend to the haunting song of your soul, which calls you to study a spiritual truth and the exploration of the inner world through dreams and myth. The hidden drought songs, you will discover healing and new depths in your soul. So that's why I think you get the remember how I said the star is the card of intuition. So Virgo, the most important thing about this card is that you will discover healing and new depths in your soul. And remember what I was saying, this has to do with the star card. There is a confirmation. The star is about intuition. The star is about healing yourself, either healing yourself or healing others. The star is the represents the sign of Aquarius. The star is those are the meanings of the star, and maybe you need some personal healing that you need to do. Okay, and you need to fix yourself now. It's time for you to work on yourself. It's time for you to release anything that you need to release and work on them. Okay, the meaning of this card is self-discovery. Okay, the shining goes us and how we're that destiny that we want to have. We need to change certain ways. This is the inspiration to the divine, the inner conscious, the blessing of love from above, and blessing of your true self, or healing of your true self. Okay. The next card is for finances. This is about your finance situation. Let's see. This is. You get the One of Roses, commitment. Oh, commitment. Okay. So in the with the One of the One of Roses, I will tell you this is a May. It's like the Eight of. I will say the One of Roses will be that like the Ace of Cups. And commitment. In the upper position, I will say that this card is as with many cards. This is a card of meaning, reminding you that the consciousness of your commitment to yourself. If you want others to put you in the first or to help you bring happiness to your life, then you have to commit to do the same. Your self-honoring choices will set your groundwork for all partnership to thrive. So to me, this card is the Ace. I would say is the Ace of Cups. And if you want somebody to love you the way you want to love, to be loved, that's the same way you have to love others. So don't waste your time in situations where are not good for you. Sometimes you have to give that part of you in order to receive it. The roses are scattered around a contract or brightly in the deck. So when this card appears upright, it means that a valuable union is in hand. A romantic commitment may be coming to your way, or perhaps a love from your past life is returning to you. A business commitment may be forthcoming, such as the offer of a promotion or a new job or the opportunity. So this is telling me that you can have a promotion, you can have a job, or it could be just a commitment that you need to commit to yourself, or to in a relationship, or someone new is coming to yourself, to your life. This card could also indicate the signing of other types of papers, including the sale or purchase of a house in the beginning or a new investment. And didn't I tell you that this could be a purchase of a sale of a house or a new investment opportunity? You guys know why this card is here, and be careful with the details. If in case you decide that you want to move and you're buying a house, this is what you need to concentrate. If this is about a love relationship, you either someone is coming into your life, and you gotta commit yourself to to this person. Okay, and that's the two issues that you have in this with the Ace of Roses. For the Akashic Force, close your eyes with a deep breath. Bring in the world of commitment. Feel its energy. Filled with your dedication and purpose. You're ready to make a priority of every commitment, large or small, in your life, especially for yourself. So maybe you're going to have to make a commitment to purchase that house. And that's a big commitment because you're going to invest in that. Maybe it's a car, whatever you're buying. And the most important message for Virgo is, let's see, discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Okay, so this is from the Sacred Travelers Oracle card. Virgo, this is discovering your truth. You stand in the light of truth. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know if you're facing decisions and you might say one thing and your heart says another, follow what this takes of the heart, and you will be in the right path. If you get a nudge to speak to someone or go a particular direction, don't hesitate. Follow this guidance. On your journey, others may indicate the path you should take and why. You can listen to their advice. However, if your heart indicates another way, follow that. There is a place inside of yourself that always knows the truth. Take time to be still, to discover the genuine place of knowing within. Often, the hardest thing about living your truth is discovering what it is. So, it is important to slow down, be quiet, and listen to the whispers of your soul. If there is an area of your life in which you are not being authentic, or where you're not in integrity with your values, it is a time to make some changes. And some of these cards are telling you about redirection, a new direction. It's here. This is about a commitment. Okay, I would say this one is also commitment here. And the new direction, you got the Chariot. You're gonna end the situation and you're gonna take a path. Okay, so Virgo, with that said, love and light. I see you in the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful summer. Take care of yourself and take care of others. Remember, the way you want to be loved, follow your heart, and always do for others what you wanted to do, to be done for you. Take care and bye-bye. Have a wonderful summer. I'm Maria de Camboya.